Sports. Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. That one bounds through the end zone. Here comes the offense on first down. To the ground with the back. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. I get it that the game is the primary thing about going to a bowl, but there's so many festivities surrounding it. Jesse, what do you remember about something you experienced?
There was a lot of pageantry when I think back to the bowl games I played in, and you have functions, you get to visit a brand new city, generally in warm weather, you get to meet the other team, there's some friendly competition. The biggest thing that stands out to me, though, was a street brawl against the Miami Hurricanes, Bourbon Street, getting ready for the Sugar Bowl, about 120 deep. Hard to forget that.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. The Buckeyes may be leaders in the modern game, but this has an old-school, vintage Buckeye feel to it when they move the ball on the ground.
And Ohio State's done it year after year, and it's player after player, but this university recruits at such an elite level. They find dudes, and it's easy to run the football when you've got some dudes.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. On the option. Now the toss. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Now you know why you do all of those squats, all of those deadlifts, extra time in the weight room.
No doubt. Get that lower body strength so you can just shed people off. What a great job smelling the end zone and getting in.
And the extra point is good. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. A 1st down for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Using the quick game. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll go to the ground. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. A 3rd down play to get the quarter started. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. Finds his tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. He's looking to throw it. And he can't escape, and down he goes. I don't think when the quarterback called out the Mike backer that he knew that the Mike backer was going to come calling on him quite so quickly.
Nah, it was good timing, right? Like, you don't want to show it too soon with the offensive lineman call it out and pick you up. You could tell did a good job buying a little bit of time, and then on the snap, boom, shot out of a cannon right to the quarterback, gets the sack.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. This drive's been productive so far, already picked up a couple of 1st downs, now out close to midfield. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Looking to go up top on 1st down. That's caught. It's Sampson. On the move at the 30. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
To the air, it's Nussmeier. He's got his man. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score.
Yeah, great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. When you get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to read that leverage, and when he drags across the field, he can see he had him. He completes it for the 1st down.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Complete, and looking for enough for the 1st down.
I know that was 3rd down, and I know the quarterback's trying to be careful. You don't want to be too greedy, but he had guys open downfield. I think if he had been a little bit more patient and been a little bit more willing to let the play develop, I think he could have converted that with a throw vertically down the field. Instead, he he got lazy, checked it down to his running back, and now they're setting up fourth down.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Going for 6. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone, and you turn it over.
Momentum. It plays a big role for teams, and especially for offenses. And when you have chances like that, when you're down in this area of the field, you've got to be able to come away with points. Even if it's not going to be a touchdown, you are not leaving this area of the field without putting at least 3 up on the board.
Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. Taking it the other way. Delivers to contact. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
You know, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up, but he's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, LSU!
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And he tacks on the extra point. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Offense set on first down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking downfield, it's Howard. He rifles one deep down the right side. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. Hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. He'll come out throwing on first down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He'll throw one to his right. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. And the Buckeyes will line up to kick off and start the second half. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the first half, and that's what you talk about at halftime. Now, we get the ball, we're down. Let's go make a statement to start this second half. We're here, we're ready, we're going to do some damage.
And here's the thing. They're in this bowl game because they're explosive on offense. It takes only one play. There's still lots of football left to be played. If they get this confidence going, they get into a rhythm, watch out.
He makes the catch. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. New set of downs after that completion. The give from the gun. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Looking to take a shot. And it's caught inside the 20. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. The Tigers are marching down the field. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Quick completion on the out route. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
Yeah, great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Caught close to the marker, it's Williams. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. What a catch and run for 6. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point was good, no incident there, and we are tied up in the 3rd. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
On the option. Quick toss. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Looking for a man, it's Howard. Fires to the big fella. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Back at it to open the quarter with this 1st down play. On the run, it's Judkins. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
A field goal attempt from this spot would be 52 yards out. A few yards on 3rd down would make it easier. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down.
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there picking up the first down.
The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you've got the offense right where you want it.
Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Oh, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Howard. Firing to the right, complete. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
Pussy. You suck mad dick, you mad nigga. Take your L, bitch. Take your L.
Here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
Yup, suck my dick. Take your L. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. You mad. You mad.
That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard. Final drive, everything on the line.
Big mad.
Get the W.
So dang cool. How many times did you do it in your backyard just like that, like you're talking about, Reese, making the play to win the game on the final drive